Super cool. Whew. It's one of those that's just thick and fast already. So we had Monday through Thursday of this week, and what we'll do is the official 40-day sequence of Autumn 2 begins next Tuesday. And that requires registration, or it requires a link from me. And that will go through November and into December 20th. There'll be 2 sequences of 20 days apiece. Really, like, we gotta, all the better. This is right. The word that comes to mind for all of it is density, like a density of stillness that you could stand on, that you could use to get something out of a cupboard that was out of reach. A density of silence, a density of love, that it becomes corporeal, that we bring what is beyond us into like the real deal. So that will be the work of Autumn 2, and that will take us into the winter solstice. Lupa, I got my glasses. Never. So it's this idea that we're going to read from just for a jiffy. This is Joanna Macy, World as Lover, World as Self. For whenever we're stuck and we need help with the great turning where we are. At the most fundamental level, there's an appetite for reconnecting with the sacred. Instead of depending on anyone else for that connection, we want to be able to know
Martha, you froze.
its luminosity and meaning. When we put it out there, it gets lost.
We
Cheryl.
lost you. We lost you early on. Maybe the reading.
Can you
Sorry.
hear me now?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
that's tremendous. You got to be like, no. Yeah. Okay, let me check this. We're all good. Okay. Well, I don't want to drag us down. 1 second. At the most fundamental level, there's an appetite for reconnecting with the sacred. Instead of depending on anyone else for that connection, we want to be able to know it and to embody it ourselves. But what is the sacred? It's the ground of our being. It's the whole of which we are a part. It's what imbues our life with meaning and with beauty, and there are different ways of perceiving our relation to it. Mainstream Western society has by and large related the sacred by projecting it outward, setting it apart, setting God out there, setting nature out there, worship, obey. We made the sacred transcendent, and in its honor created mosques and cathedrals and masterpieces of art and choral music, some of our greatest cultural achievements. But after several millennia of assigning the sacred to a transcendent dimension, removed from ordinary life, the world around us began to go dead, to lose its luminosity and meaning. What's so beautiful about being alive at this moment is that the pendulum begins to swing the other way. We retrieve the projection, and we take the sacred back into our lives. And the swing is from transcendence to immanence. The most vital movement of our era involves moving the sacred immanent again. And so transcendence is that aspect of ourselves. It's as though we get our molecules moving fast enough and in the right directions and in the right pathways, and we like experience the greater aspects of ourselves, and we have a connection to that which feels greater than ourselves, that we are one again. And yet we need to then make sandwiches and decisions and drive the car. And we can take what we make here on the mat and draw it back into ourselves, so that it becomes immanent. And it's as though you're gathering from a gas back into a solid. And the problem is if it just becomes daily, yeah, I made a sacred sandwich, and then I went for a sacred drive, and then I got a sacred project done. Hadaba, right? Then it needs to go back into its life as a cathedral. And then we bring it back out and we do something that really inspires us, that takes us outside of ourselves, and then we're like, oh, and we bring it back in and we put all that back into the sandwich. So it's this exchange that we're looking to cultivate on the daily, the immanence and the transcendence of what we are. So that's it. Good morning, good morning. We will use a strap today. So if you don't have a strap, use like a scarf or a tea towel. It'll be a fairly standing warm-up today. We've been all over the place with our warm-ups. But today we'll open the chest and the upper back so that the simple lighting of a birthday candle, the lighting of a candle in a holder filled with petals, that we make that which is the simplest gesture, we give it meaning. And then as we sit with us, it gives the meaning back to us. May our actions be meaningful wherever and however we use them. Palms together, heart high. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. 3 times. Breathing in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And roll your shoulders and shake out your hands. And we'll start standing. So setting your things aside, clearing your mat. Just give it a little bit of a to start, a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a tap. And then for 30 seconds we could just find this bang, bang, bang. I'm tapping my heels into the floor. A different pulse, a different beat. That I could establish this jolt of electricity through my nervous system as a way to overwrite all the other ways that I've been. Out the hands, out the shoulders, tap. You get dysregulated, tap your feet. You get upset, tap your feet. Shake it out for 3. For 2, we'll open the chest, the upper back. And 1, and let it turn. And comes against the body. So that there's a bit of a thump. And we're turning until there's a sensation of a change in the breath, a change in the grip. The arms get a little longer, the fingers a little longer. And bring it up the front. Good. And then give it a little, make fists and the flat of your fist across the chest, around your breasts, around your belly, into the groin, the crease of your hips, around your low back. So the thumping gives you circulation. It's sort of the accelerator into the glutes and down the sides and backs of your legs. The inner thighs, the outer shins. Keep going, keep going, keep going, especially if it's new and you're like, where the heck is the yoga? Keep going, keep going, keep going. We're reconnecting. Come back up. And out. Reach. And just maybe there's a little more clarity, like wringing out a sponge. And now it works a little differently. And see where it's needed. Then keeping the palms facing the front, elbows down. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. Find the feet wide. And the right hand makes a great back circle, hand to hip. Left hand makes a great half circle, hand to hip. So that you can begin to warm the legs. The toes are lightly turned out. Hug the heels toward the midline. And then from the heel all the way up the body and around. Then from the pubic bone up to the belly button could get longer. And from the belly button up to the sternum and the side of the body. And into the armpits. And across the chest. And then tuck your chin as you go down and lift your gaze. And you're following your hand with your eyes, with your chin, so that the neck turns. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Tap, 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 tap. Arms cross. You can keep your foot to the floor with a tap behind the other, or lift it and cross it, and start to swing the chest open and close. That there's a little more space in the upper back. And you can keep it right here for the next 30 seconds or so. Or find lift off. You're like, what? Set your gaze on one point. Wake up your feet. Your balance, your heart rate will go up. 5, hop, 4, hop. Swing your arms open and close. 3, go past the place where you're like, okay, that's enough. 2, hop, and 1. Pause. And now stay steady because there's going to be, whoa. Let all of yesterday surface and settle and keep surfacing. And we keep remembering our capacity. That part of gathering this transcendence is to be more than we think that we can be. Until it settles and it is integrated. And we begin again. Swing a heel, come across the front. The outer hip. So just bigger body movements. In these 4 days together, I've given you 4 really different warm-ups. So you've got 20 minutes about in each one. And so if you just had 20 minutes, you just wanted to move the body, the replays are on the front page of the website. And even if you didn't do the Kriya, you've got a way to move when you want it. 4, 3, good. 2, 1 more. Stand wide, hands behind your head. Bring your left knee to your right elbow. And again. And again. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And begin to reach your foot a little further away. So that the right leg, the standing leg, is doing this one-legged press. 5, 4, 3, ha, 2, navel to spine, pause. Alright, the right leg, put your weight in the left, hands to your head, knee up. So find it with a tap, right? Just elbow in. And it could be this simple, or you can begin revolving and reaching so that the right elbow reaches forward and back. The standing left leg getting warmer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, let it through. The heart goes big. And then it's as though we digest that field. Back in. Arms wide. Turn your palms away. They face back. A little flick of the wrist. And then walk that flick down and back. So my hands are a little further back. And draw the shoulder blades towards each other. Lift the sternum. And a little higher. And a little wider. Up and back. That's it. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Keep going. Open the diaphragm. Open it up. Up and up and up and up and up and up. Up and up and up and up and up and a little bit. And then go back. 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 Bring it down. Back. Open the chest. Back. Until it's back here. 3. Good. 2. 1. Rinse it out. Palms are open. Turn your right down, your right shoulder forward, reaching left. Turn your left down, your right hand opens. And like a great cloth, you rinse through the shoulders and through the chest. 5. And 4. And 3. And reach it out. And 2. Good. And 1 more. You'll spin and put your left foot forward and your right foot back. And the hands are down just as we were. As you bend your left knee, bring your hands forward, up, and then bend your elbows. And the chest comes forward and your back heel roots into the floor. Straighten your front leg. Reach out. A little curve. So it's that little backwards press. Bend your knee, bring it back. 10. So you're really moving through the shoulders, the upper back, and pressing back. So once you understand what the arms and the chest are up to, get into the feet. Left knee bending, back heel strong. 4. 5. The hips stay square, so the right hip comes forward. Open the chest, reach it out. Good. Maybe inching your left toes a little further forward. Go 1 more. Keep your front knee bent, reach up high. And just fold forward. Let your hands go back. Rise up, straighten the front leg. That becomes inhale. Bend the front knee, sweep forward. That becomes exhale. In and up. Last time, fold. In and up. Keep your hand high and gently bend your left knee and open the whole right side body. Square the right hip forward, put your thumbs back, draw your navel back. Widen the arms and spin on your feet. So heels are in parallel, the palms face back. The back leg remains strong the whole time. Plug into your heel. That's a straight front leg. Bend the front knee, sweep up, bend your elbows back. And then reach up, tuck the chin. Inhaling. Exhaling. Left hip wraps forward. Chest is broad. 2 more. Inching your right knee forward as you make space. Go 1 more time. And then the hands come up and back. And then upright. Fold. Hands back. Rise up, hands high, straight legs. Square the left hip forward. And then bend. And rise. And bend. And rise. Last time, bend your front knee. Sweep up high, you'll keep your hands high. Square the hips, thumbs back, navel back. Front knee bends, 3. Two. Good. Find center and widen your hands down the backs of your legs. Put your fingertips to the floor so you can bend one knee, bend the other. So that our chest, shoulders, upper back, spine, and pelvis are ready to hold this charge of prosperity. Toes turn in, walking your hands back, wrap your elbows towards each other and fold down. A little side to side as you need. Space into the upper back. Shoulders away from your head, weight into the balls of your feet, toes are long, last breath. Good. And then bringing it down. Unfold your blanket to build hands and knees for a beat. Just bringing that same series of shapes into the hips. Fold back to child, knees are supported. Deepen the crease, lengthen the back. And then lifting up, take your hands wide and high. Straight up. And then widen back down to child. 8, rise up. Let the hips go backwards, folding. Let the hips come forward, unfolding. And that the hands are just following the hips. And it's more about going straight up than about getting further back. And that there's space through the low belly, through the low back, up and out through the chest. 2. Last one. Good. And just feel the space, the spine, the evenness from bottom to top. And tuck your toes as you're ready, finding your dog. Walk out the dog. Drop your head. And if you like, you can come bringing your back onto the blanket, or you can bring your feet forward and sit your seat down. You take your strap, and draw your knee in, and your foot is up with your knee bent. Nothing racy. Put the strap over the arch of your foot. And so it's hanging down. Your left foot is flat to the floor. Knee is bent. The strap is over the middle of your right foot. Just because I can't see everybody, we need to be super clear. Arms straight. And then bring your hands with the straight arms and just catch the strap where that is. So that when my legs are straightened, it straightens my arm and press into that strap and open the back of the neck. Bend your right knee as you bend your elbows wide and use your hands to draw your knee down towards half happy baby. And then press with your foot to straighten the leg, to straighten the arms, to lengthen the neck. Exhale, bring it down, elbows wide. Draw down on the strap and then press up into the foot. So it's strong through the arms, bending your elbows, widening your back. And then it's strong through the leg, opening through the hamstring, through the tips of your toes. Go two more like this. Knee widens, leg extends. Elbows widen, back flattens, and then press out. Put both straps in your right hand. Put your left hand to your left thigh, and put your left leg to the floor as you can. Lift your head, shoulders, bend your elbow, nose towards your knee. That's breath out. Inhale, roll back down to the floor. Exhale, roll your way up. In and back. And out and up. One more. Good. And letting go. We'll bring the bottom leg in. Soften the top. Release the strap for a moment. Bend your right knee. Put your left leg out again, arms wide, and let your right knee open. And then let it come across. Little twist. Let your right knee roll open. And then let it roll across. 3. It doesn't need to touch the floor in either direction. It's better if it doesn't, because then you're building the core to hold yourself steady. One more. Good. Once it's across, keep it there and straighten out the right leg. Press. 3. Bend it towards your chest like your half baby. Press out. 2. Navel to spine. Bend your knee, draw it in. Last time. Press into both heels. Spin. And then bringing it back in. Find center. Feet flat. Strap over the sole of the left foot. So the left leg is straightish. Arms straight. Hold the strap where you find it, so that when you press into the foot, the arm is straight, the legs are straight. Bend your elbows, draw your knee outside your ribs. Press into the foot. Bend your elbows wide. That you could be deepening into this outer left hip. Bringing the heel over the knee. And then pressing to straighten the arms and open the shoulders. Last time, bending, drawing it down and down. Pause a beat. And pressing it up. Both straps in the left side. Right hand on the right thigh. Straighten it out. Reach into your feet. Lift your head, shoulders by bending your left elbow. And then inhale, lie back down to the floor. In, exhaling up. Inhaling back. Can you feel the breath empty from top
to bottom and refill bottom to top. Bottom leg is strong. Stay. And rolling back, soften your base knee, remove the strap. And then right leg goes long to the floor, left knee opens, and you'll just roll your knee across. Stretching from your outer left knee through your outer hip all the way through your left armpit and hand. Last place here. Rolling open and rolling closed. Go one more, open and closed. And when your left knee is across your body and you feel stable, can be very high or low, press out. And then bend your knee and pull it towards your chest. And press out. Ha. So rather than just bending your heel back, see if you can draw your knee up. And really rinse through both feet. Last time. Yeah. And press out. There's the navel. And bring it in. And put your feet flat and pause for a beat, feeling through the length of the spine. The chest is broad, the shoulders falling toward the floor. Heart is high. Knees to your chest. And then roll your way up and build your cross-legged seat. Everything you need. Anything you need, anything extra. A little bit of a circle. Take care of whatever's needed so that your seat feels stable. Sheila, sit on a chair. Anybody that needs to, sit on a chair. All you need is that your spine is quality. A little arch in the low back, little lift to the chest. Pinky edge of your hands to touch. I'm going to be quiet today. We know where we're going. Pinky edge to touch. Base of the thumb, the first finger to touch. Had. 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 Like car. Had. Had. Hard up. Had. 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 Close your eyes. Had. From the navel. Had. 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 Like to get bigger, open the shoulders a little bit, play with that so that the upper body feels lifted, so that the navel feels sound, and then bring it back in a little closer and find exactly the right size for you for right now. Had. 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 20 seconds. Had. Had. har, 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 har. Hands like cups, in and up. All the way, feel it to the top, tuck your chin, wriggle, pelvic floor gathers up. You're stable, wriggle up, elevated, chin up, breath out, hands down. Thumb and first fingertip touch. Be still. And just as we stood in that upheaval after hopping, breathe this in and stabilize what you've made with this sound. Imagining that like a layer. And we add the next layer, palms face forward and cross, cross, cross. Each is a hud, hud, hud. Let it be soft. Hud, hud. Open the upper back. Hud, hud, hud. Here's home base. That's modification. Hud, hud. Doesn't need to be wide. It's not opening all the way out. The forearms cross in front of the forehead. Hud, 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 hud. Good. It's not the athleticism. It's not the performance. It's not more is more. Hud, hud. Close your eyes. Let's go. Hud, hud. And that whisper of the syllable goes into your mind. You go silent. And the little sound of hud is in the front of the mind, like a pulse of light. Twenty seconds. Fortify it. Up into the midbrain. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hands like cups. Inhale. And 3 more sips. Tuck your chin, reach. Pelvic floor lifts. Up, up, up. We elevate ourselves. Chin up, breath out, hands down, thumb first fingertip touch. Land in this. Let it run through you like a circuit.
We are makers. We make sound. We make movement. We make mess. We make amends. Keep making. And then keep feeling into what we've made so that we know it to be good. Thumb to the base of your pinky finger, go forward, go out, go around, gather it in. Wide. Feel that, the difference of the circle versus the line. Gather it in. Bless it. Find the periphery and the center. Good, good, good. A great incantation over your life. Good, good, good. Open the shoulders and the chest. Good, good, good. There's your warm-up. Stay if you will, or hands up. Good. Forward, wide, back. Forward, wide, back. Again, it doesn't need to be big. The smaller the circle, the more modification. Good with each. Good, 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 good. Close your eyes. Good, good, good. Root down. Good, 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 good. Good beyond comprehension. Good, 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 good through the challenge. Good, good. Hint of a smile helps it all. Good. Good, good, a little more declarative. Good, 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 ha, good, God, 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 God. If it works, keep it. If it doesn't, go good. It's the same. It's you. Good, God, good. God, 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 good. So that we aren't afraid of transcendence because it has some strange name in our history. Make it yours. Good. God, make it your word and make it your name. Good. Good. God. God. Good. God. Good. 20 seconds. Good. Good. God. God. Good, God, good, God, God, transcend, go beyond, good, God, good, God, 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 good, good, good. Hands up, inhale, lift your chin, 3 more, seal it all, hold it, up, up, up. Chin up, breath out, hands down, thumb first fingertip, touch. This is the sensation of good. Send out a signal that it could be met. Look for that moment when it seems to sort of break open. And breathe that in. Make it ordinary. Make it cellular, postural. It's just a part of my life, without question, without doubt. And then I can make new capacity for astonishment. Hands back, put your heels down, let your knees swing back and forth, and just bust that seat up a little bit. Keep the heart high, keep the chest broad. Move through the toes, the feet, maybe a hand, call it up. Fold over. Rise.
Rise up, change sides, fold over. Keep the momentum, keep what you may. And sit tall. Legs crossed, or if crossed is enough, kick them out. This is totally acceptable. It's a long time for a seat. Left palm faces your body, right palm faces the left. They move. Classically, this moves really fast. You're welcome to try that out. I don't do that. It agitates me. It leaves me, and then I'm like hyperstimulated all day. Jai can do this really fast, like for 7 minutes, and she's fine. So that's amazing. Know yourself. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. 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 Har Hare Hari. Close your eyes. Wa He Guru. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. Momentum. Har Hare Hari. Wa He. When we feel powerless. Har Hare Hari. Wa He. I'm the maker. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. Yeah, man. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. 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 Whisper. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. 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 I'm the maker. Har Hare Hari. Wa He. I'm what's made. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. Creator. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. Created. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. One more. Har Hare Hari. Wa He Guru. Whistle. If you can't whistle, blow through a straw. The same little breath, same little rhythm. One more. Hands up, inhale. 3 more. Heart up, hold it up. Quiet. On your exhale, bend your elbows, left palm down, right on top. In, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3. Settle in. In. Pause. Out. In. Fill the chest, bottom to top. Pause. Out. Empty, navel to spine. In. Pause. Out. In. Pause. out. Smooth it out, eyes closed. In. Pause. Out. In. Pause. Out. Where can you soften? Where are you holding? Let it go. In. Pause. Out. In. Pause. Out. 30 seconds. In. Pause. Out. Smooth and silky. In. Pause. Last time. Out. Hands down. Palms open. May we be calm. And from the calm, have access to all reactions, all responses, all solutions, an elevated equanimity. You may stay seated or unfold. Up to you. 3 minutes. Right, Suk? Right, Jabu. So either the whole body goes flat to the floor or you stay if this is a place that has landed for you today, has opened for you today. And just for today, to fortify our transcendence, always this dance. Around us is all possible light and support. Breathing that into the body, we gather it into the spine, whether you're seated or resting. And on the exhale, we breathe that light from the spine into the body, everywhere. Inhaling from the outer aspects into the spine, it grows bright. And then from the spine, the light going out into the body, into the bones, into the blood, into the tissues and the organs, the movements and the thoughts, the repairs and the growth. In from the light around us to the spine, out into the body. Use your mind, build your imagination. Drawing light into the spine grows bright. Breathing out light from the spine into the body. 1 more minute. Releasing the technique to feel the whole body saturated with light. Overflowing. The light, a quality of vitality and health. A lifted spirit, a new perspective. Available like a battery all day and rechargeable like a battery with our breath. Both basic, practical, and incredible. Where you are, take your hands overhead, reaching out. Shake out your feet and your knees. And then walk your feet in and hands to shins to shake out the feet again, loosening the ankles. A little bit side to side through the low back. And coming all the way into your seat to sit tall. And reach wide. Bring your palms together, bring your navel to your spine, gather into the floor, and from that root sweep wide. Stay rooted and rise in and up. Palms together, thumbs to the forehead, center, truly Sat. Sat is truth, Nam is identity. I am this truth. I am this anchor, I am this light. Long Sat, short Nam, breathe in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. We are fortified. Make light, share it out. Make light, share it out. I am that which makes, I am that which receives, I am the light in between. This is how we are prosperous. Subhakriya is about the freedom to remember. We generate life. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We begin on Tuesday. I will see you then. And if you want to do a hum and a draw, you're welcome to stay. I'll do a hum and a draw. But otherwise, go well. All the replays are there. Go back, do the week again and again. Subhakriya is like just such a beautiful light-based vitamin when we feel deficient of anything. Use it up, turn it on. And I will see you soon. I will get my paper and my marker. If you'd like to stay, stay. If you're going, go. Thank you, loves.
I wasn't going to do it, and then it's amazing. You know, you do something just 3 times, and now you have to keep doing it. Good to see you, Stephanie. All right. Christine, I was thinking of your like dribbly pinks yesterday. Wow, I gotta soften my shapes. But mine want to come out as squares today, and I'm trying not to get in it. So lovely. So if you haven't done this with us before, just a big piece of paper, a marker, a pencil, maybe Cindy's going for crayons today, I don't know. And then you get your arm gesture, mind is quiet, body is speaking, the pattern comes through, whatever it is, just allowing ourselves to see, to feel, to make, to make, to make, to mark. 2 minutes to hum. 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 And we'll quicken it. Hum, 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 hum. Notice. And as you're ready, 3 minutes to draw.
About 15 seconds left. Ah! All righty.
What have you found? Hang on. Oh, hey, you were busy today, man.
I ended up busting out the crayons.
Yeah. And the water.
Yeah, something, right? I don't know. It's actually kind of cool looking at it on my phone backwards. I'll
Yeah.
have to take a photo. I'm not sure what this is, but that whatever it was fun.
Yeah, right? Mine was fun too. Mine definitely got very busy. Awesome, thank you. What'd you find? Cheryl, you're up top. Go you. It's like that's what I was trying to make yesterday.
No, I don't know. It just uh everything with love. It was just like this gigantic flowery thing, and just the center and growing, and um my arm just wants to make a lot. This is my dominant arm, and I make with this arm, but it feels like all week, whenever we've had a chance to draw, I'm just like very gently. And today I just wanted to dig deep, and you can, the lines are pretty, there are lots
Yeah.
of them, but some of them pretty thick paper, and I could see it started to go through a little bit in the back. So
A properly made mark.
there you go.
Awesome, you. Go.
Thank you, thank you. Oh,
Yeah. Cindy. We're on pink today.
No, it's
Red?
more yeah, it's actually orange and a dark orange, a red orange and a regular orange. I couldn't decide between the two. And
Excellent.
I was hoping I wasn't cheating by using two colors, but apparently not. Um, I
There's
spent
no cheating.
yesterday afternoon in the woods pulling vines down from trees that were, killing my trees, and this is what they look like. This
Ah,
is what I had. But anyway, it was just a lot of good motion like this.
yeah, right? It's generative and destructive at the same time. Something
Yes.
about that is just like I'm
Yeah.
pulling it down and making disorder, and in that there's an order, which is
That's
so
right. I was
lovely.
taking disorder and pulling and making order. Anyway, it was very cathartic um, to do. So
That's the
thank
point.
you. And
That
also, I thought I had lost this notebook, and it's actually a journal that I keep about the land out here. And at the beginning of class, I saw it where I had left it, and I was like, oh, I can draw on this.
prosperity, man. It's
Yeah.
just get ready. Put your boots on. Thank you so much. Betty, what do you think?
Okay, well, I grabbed a highlighter today. I went to grab a marker, but a highlighter came out, and I thought, well, that's kind of cool because this is light and it's green means go. So I just, yeah, what this is all about, but I just kind of just went in all different directions and thinking that, you know, it's light everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. All the different directions.
like, don't be specific, just let it go. So,
So good. The unknown. I love how you're in the unknown this week.
yeah,
It's getting okay.
getting
It's where it
okay.
all comes from. Mine made, uh, where are we? I've changed your pin. This. And I've just been, the election to me was about who's going to protect the soil. And I don't know if you, Zach Bush posted just yesterday a thing about the breath and the way that it cools as it goes in and it goes back out. And we need this function, right? I just started making this green pattern started out, and then I thought all of mine had a base, and then I let the base get bigger, and the base just kept coming up, and that sense when I do that meditation from the spine into the body, it's just such, whew. And after watching the Zach Bush, like I want more and more soil. I want more and more. I just want that base to grow bigger and bigger. And then out of that stuff grew. And then within that, the mycelial layer was talking. And then these little conversations from out were gathered in. And then all the stuff in the soil that we think it's brown, I tried to make it brown. I was like, it's not brown. It's just because I can't see it. So then there were all kinds of, like, if it would be an opal in here if I could do it right. Just this, it's everything. Everything is in here. And it's all talking and it's making things and it's resting on this big foundation. And it just felt so good to see it. And in the seeing of it, name it, recognize, witness more fully. Thank you for all that you do, that I am here because of this. It felt really important to make it, and I feel less desperate. Hi, Casey. Good to see you. Did you do the drawing, the crazy thing with us?
I didn't do the drawing, but I just hung around because I wanted to see what you all were up to. And now I have a better sense of things, so I can use that as a little break later in my day.
Absolutely. So hum for a little while, tune in, and then 3 minutes to just see what wants to come out. And you can see everybody sees different stuff and different colors, and there aren't any rules. You can't break. I dare Cindy to try to find a rule that she can't break, right? If you come up with a rule, break it. And then if you can't break it, that's the one to stay with and really mess around in. Yeah, really? I can't write it on a folded up piece of paper? You wait, we'll be collaging before the time is up. But you're wearing an Art Center shirt. Like you're all the way in. You've got a ticket. So send me a picture of what you make.
Will do.
Thank you,
you.
love. What an amazing, wonderful 4 days that were so needed in so many regards. To me, the full prosperity is when we get more than we ever expected in a direction we never could have imagined. That's like when we're fully open, like, oh, wow, I would never have thought this would go the way it did, and it's better than I could have imagined. It's where we want to be. Live right there. And I will see you. Casey, drop in anytime, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank
Go
you,
up.